Good evening and thank you for joining us. The deadline for companies to add their name to the list of bidders for a U.S. Department of Homeland Security contract is tomorrow. They all want a chance of building the border wall.
One of those already signed up is the Pena Group, a Texas company. Channel 5's Carolina Cruz spoke with the CEO, who says he's no stranger to our border towns.
CEO Michael Evangelista Izazaga says he's closely tied to the Valley, from Laredo to McAllen.
I did construction too.
A life dedicated to being a lawyer wasn't cutting it for Michael Evangelista Izazaga. He opted for a career more in line with his family roots.
I decided that for me, the better thing to do was to put on a hard hat, yellow vest, enjoy the fresh air rather than put on a tie every day.
He's the CEO for a U.S. military and government contractor. The company is bidding for the construction of the border wall between the U.S. and Mexico.
We just refuse to sit this one out, and I know we're catching the heat for it, but I would rather be a productive voice at that table.
Evangelista Izazaga is a descendant of immigrants who settled in the Valley. He says that background gives him a unique perspective.
Whenever I have people talking about immigration, not only do I feel the side of the immigrants, I also look at everybody else and I go, well, to my family, you're all a bunch of immigrants.
One side of his family came to the U.S. when it was being colonized by the Spanish. The other came into the country illegally decades ago. They spent their early years right here in the Valley.
My grandparents immigrated to the United States in the 1930s. They came here undocumented and were later able to get their papers.
Evangelista Izazaga says the Valley is a bit of home for him. His time on the border and ancestors helped shape his mindset.
They did, really wonderful people, and they, they taught me. My grandfather was an auto mechanic, and he taught me the value of hard work and working with your hands every day. And he's, I miss him every day.
The lawyer turned contractor has over 50 cousins. A portion of them live in McAllen, while others are scattered throughout the Valley and state. He adds that some of those relatives are in the country illegally.
I've tried to help many family members, many of my primos y primas y tías, and it's just impossible.
Despite the negative comments he's received for bidding on the border wall, he says it's a decision he'll follow through on. He hopes to offer a more humane border wall design. Evangelista Izazaga said he couldn't reveal much about the design of the border wall. He did say his company's design has been ready for some time now. He adds that he's been told where the first places for construction will be, but said he wasn't ready to reveal further information. In the studio, Carolina Cruz, Channel 5 News at 10.